Hey friends, Randy Flickinger here with the story I got to share with you. Many of you have been saved for a long time. Many of you recent Christians, and I'm fixing to do a story for you recent Christians, you new Christians, kind of tell you what all to do to build your faith and your strength and kind of help protect you a little bit. But for us old goats who've been around a while, and yeah, I'm one of them, we know God exists. You hear what I say? I know He's there. I don't think He's there. I don't believe He's there. He's there. But every once in a while, He does things to remind us of the power of the God we serve. He surprises us. He shocks us. And that's what just happened to me in the last day. And I got to share that story with you. This is an unplanned story, but I think you're going to enjoy it. For me, it's confirmation. Now, a couple weeks ago, and again, I've spent enough time teaching. I spent 30 some years teaching adult Sunday school at First Baptist Church in McPherson, Kansas. I still love those people. Shalom class, YES class, Joy class. Those people are my friends. OUR, different groups, and I love them, and I've spent a lot of time with them. Great friends. But I was watching a program, and I shared this a couple weeks ago, and God really laid on my heart pretty hardcore. I want you to do this story. So much, I even told my wife. I said, "Man, he just laid this story on," and she said, "Isn't that crazy?" She said, I got the same confirmation. This story about this. So you need to share this." Okay, so I'm going to do that. Well, life gets you busy sometimes. I got busy. I taught several times. I substitute teach at a couple Christian academies in Wichita. I got busy. I got to messing with the stock market. I'm semi-retired. I sell real estate. I'm doing a lot of real estate stuff even right now. And I just got busy. And then there are days I just wasn't motivated. You know how that is, right? I don't care who you are. That happens. And I didn't get it done. 2 weeks later, my wife, which would be yesterday as I'm making this video, she says, "Randy, did you ever do that video that God kind of laid on my heart and yours?" And I said, "No, I haven't taken the time. I've been busy," and I started making all kinds of excuses, right? We do that. And she said, "Randy, go make the video." She said, "You're supposed to do that." So I did. I made the video. And it was a good video. It was a good message. Not because of me. It's from Him, guys. All these messages are for Him. I just am the voice, which is fun to be the voice, but hey, it's not me, it's Him. And know that, okay? Because I'm telling you a story of how I failed, but how He reminded me He's there. And so anyway, I do the story, and I love getting comments and feedback from you all, because it's just nice to hear that you like things, that they speak to you or whatever. And I had a gal who commented, and I won't name names because I don't want to put anybody in a bad spot, but the gal commented that she really needed to hear that story. "Thank you for doing that story. I really need to hear that story now." Right? And I'm thinking, okay, so you start to put together what I am, that 2 weeks ago, God already knew that this individual needed to hear that story, and that I was going to be that vehicle for him, that voice for him to share that with a lady I have never met in my life. Don't know her, don't know where she's from, doesn't matter. That's how God works. And she messaged me that message meant so much to her. She'd been struggling. She really needed to hear that story. That in itself was a confirmation to me that yes, that's God. But you want the rest of the story? Her name on her TikTok account is a rare name that just so happened to be the same exact name of a dear, dear friend from that same First Baptist Church, godly woman, wonderful lady, who passed away 2 years ago. Same exact name, rare name. You're not going to find it out there. I talked to her husband, and he said, "Are you spelled the same way and everything?" I said, "Yes." And for me, it was confirmation once again for even us old dog Christians, God saying, "Randy, delayed disobedience delayed obedience is still disobedience." And he was using someone that I knew was in heaven in that name to convey the importance of the message that he had wanted me to share. And it was the lady with the exact same name who commented how much it meant to her. She needed to hear that. God knew that. I didn't know that, but he uses little things to get across his message. How many times do you and I miss opportunities to share encouragement, to share wisdom, to share friendship, care with people all the time? I've heard literally stories of people who are pondering suicide and end up not doing it because someone at a grocery store says, "Hey, how are you doing? You know, you look like you're having a tough day. God's with you. Can I pray with you?" Just giving them encouragement. You and I are missing opportunities, just like I did. And there are people out there, just like the lady that I'm talking about, who God's saying they need to hear that message of encouragement from me. But it has to come through you. Oh, yeah, he can send an angel. He could strike us down or, with lightning create some 10 commandments or something. But the point is, that's what he put us here for. He wants us to be obedient and do what he needs us to do. When God ticks your heart to be kind, to be thoughtful, to reach out, do it. When he gives you a message, don't delay 2 weeks, because there's somebody out there that needs to hear it. They need that encouragement. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your age. It doesn't matter. Do what he wants you to do. Be obedient. Thanks for listening. Guys, I love you all. Again, share these. Save it as favorites if it means something to you. Love to hear your comments. And be obedient.